So can we move forward?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so parables in a plane. So now we will talk about parables. Okay, so our equation, the general equation is y is equal to x square plus bx plus c. Here a is not equal to 0. Okay, we also have another equation y is equal to x square. So most of the time we will use this equation. Okay, y is equal to x square plus bx plus c. So if a is equal to 0, then we have y is equal to bx plus c. That is a equation for line. Okay, like this way. Equation for line will be a straight line. Okay? So that's why a must be not equal to 0. So now we have to find, suppose x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, so for some moment, let's think about a straight line. Okay, so this is our x and y axis, and this is our line. For this line, this point is called x-intercept because it is on the x-axis, and this point is called y-intercept because this is on the y-axis. Okay, so we call this y-intercept b, and we call this x-intercept a, right? So for this line, so for this equation, y is equal to bx plus c. So if y is equal to 0, then the value of x will be minus b by m. This is the x-intercept. Okay, and so how do we find the x-intercept and y-intercept? It is very simple. It is very simple. So we just, to find the x-intercept, so here is our x-intercept, right? So to find x-intercept, we have to input the value of y is equal to 0, right? Because every point on this x-axis, for every point, the value of y is equal to 0, right? Here this will be like 2, 0, right? Here this will be like minus 0, minus 3, 0. So every time the value of y is 0. That's why we like this way. That's why we have to input y is equal to 0. Okay, that's why you have to input y is equal to 0 to find the x-intercept. Find the x-intercept, we input the value of y is equal to 0 in this function. Okay, this function will be given in the question. And how do we find y-intercept, right? So for y-intercept, suppose this is our line, and for y-intercept, every time the value of x will be 0. So that's why we have to input x equal to 0 in this equation to find y-intercept. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see some example of parables and how do we find the x-intercept, y-intercept, and all those things. Maybe picture is not so clear, right? The website.
It is clear.
Okay, so okay, clear, right? It would more clear if I would download it from another website. So don't mind it. So here is a parabola, right? And if this is the equation was y is equal to x square, we had two equations for a parabola. This was y is equal to y is equal to let's go to the previous part. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, right? And we y is equal to x square plus bx plus c. This was the equation for a parabola, and this is also equation of a parabola. So we input some value like 0. We input some value of x. So this will be 0 square. 0 square means 0. Then we so we get for the value of x, we get the value of y is equal to 0. Now let's take on. So for on, this will be on square is equal to 1. So if the value of x is equal to 1, y will be also 1. And we can take 2, we can take -2, okay? And then we input this point in our graph. This is on point on, this is minus on point on, okay? This is 0, 0.0, all these points, okay? We have to input all these points in our graph. Then we will
parabola. We have to keep first of all plus. Then we have to keep minus. Am I right? Then we have to do the math.
you can take any value. You can take any value here. So it doesn't matter.
If I take 1, 2, 3 not negative, is it possible to make?
Yeah, it will be fine. But you will only find this. You will only find this. So to draw the full equation, maybe you need to take some more random values, okay? Like minus, then plus, then 0, okay?
Yeah.
So I think you can take any value. So this point. So what is a vertex? Vertex, suppose this is a mountain, right? And vertex is the top point of the mountain, okay? Or suppose this is a pond. So the vertex will be the lowest point. Vertex will be the deepest point of this pond, okay?
Okay.
So here in this graph, vertex is here, right? 0.0. And we do not have any x or y intercept here, right? For this parabola. So if the value of a, if this value of a is greater than 0, then it is a upward, right? It will be like this way. It will be like a cup. This parabola will be like a cup, okay? I mean upward. And if the value of a is less than 0, where is the value of a? You can see here y is equal to x square. So this is, here is a, right? Here is nothing, that means here we have on. Here is nothing, that means we have the value of a is equal to 1. So this is a upward, right? And if the value of a is equal to minus something, or if it is less than 0, then it is downward. Like this way. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's see another example here. All of our friend questioned our teacher that how we, can this parabola be on the
on
this
the
way, right?
Possible.
Yeah. They can be also horizontal and they can be vertical. So if the equation is like this way, x is equal to x square plus by plus c, then these two parabola will be, then the parabola will be either this way or this way, okay? If a is greater than 0, then it will be like this way. And if a is less than 0, it will be this way, right? Okay, so let's move forward. Here we have, so for example, we have two parabola here. This is on parabola and this is our second parabola. So if A1 is greater than A2, then A1 is narrower, okay? You can see this A1, this is narrower, right?
Oma,
Yes, I can hear.
can you say what you said again? I wasn't clear.
Sorry, please tell again.
Can you repeat what you said? I wasn't clear.
Oh, these things, or these things.
Yeah. No. Just right here.
This first part or second part?
Just this. No, down here.
Oh yeah, this part, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for example, our equation is y is equal to 2x square, right? So here our value of a is equal to 2, okay? So, for example, we have another parabola. This is y is equal to 3x square. So here the value of a is equal to 3. So if we draw these two parabola here, so we can see that suppose this is y1 and this is y2. So for our second equation, so this is a1 and this is a2. For our second equation, a2 is greater than a1, right? So this parabola will be a2, and this parabola will be a1, because this, okay, because if a1 is greater than a2, then a1 is narrower. For example, here this parabola, this is narrower. This parabola is narrower than this parabola, okay? So you got it?
Yes, bro.
Okay, so we can move forward, right? And the axis is the line. Okay, so let's find the axis. So how do we find the axis? The equation is so simple. This is x is equal to minus b by a, minus b by 2a. X is equal to minus b by 2a. So for example, let's see some real example here. So here is our parabola, and this point is vertex, right? This point is vertex, and so we have to find a line. We have to find our x-axis, okay? The x-axis. So we have to find the axis. I mean the x is equal to minus b by 2. So this line will be like this way, okay? It will cross the vertex. It will cross the vertex, okay?
Okay.
This is our line. We have to find the equation for this line. So it will be minus b. It is so it will be minus b. X is equal to minus b by 2, right? Here, x is equal to minus b by 2a. So for example, here is the equation, and this is a, right? Because we can compare it with y is equal to x square plus bx plus c with this equation. And for this equation, a is equal to minus 1 by 2 and b is equal to minus 1, right? And c is equal to 4. So we write this numbers here. A is equal to half, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to 4. And now the axis, now we have to find the equation of this line, okay? Of this axis, okay? So to find this, the equation, the rule is x is equal to minus b by 2a. So we just put this value here, minus b and minus half, okay? So this will be minus 1. Guys, got it? So our equation is x is equal to minus 1. The equation of this line is x is equal to minus 1. Okay, so now we can find some, like we can find the vertex, right? Where is the vertex? So for vertex, we just have to input this minus 1, and we have also a property here, like vertex will be minus b square plus 4ac by 4a. This vertex will be minus b square plus 4ac divided by 4a. So you put all this value here, and then you will find the value is 9 by 2. So, and we can find another way, like we have our equation here, right? X is equal to -1. So if we put this -1 in our equation, like in here, okay, x is equal to -1. So if we put here x is equal to -1, then we can get y is equal to -half into 1 minus -1 plus 4, okay? We just put this value of x here, okay? That we just find in the from this equation. The axis is the vertical, okay? So we already found this, right? X is equal to -1. So if we input this -1 in this equation, then we will find 9/2. You can see here 9/2, and this this coordinate pair will be our vertex. -1, 9/2, and this is our vertex. Okay, guys, got it?
Yes.
Yes, we got it.
We have two ways. Like we can just use this this rule, -b square plus 4ac by 4a. This is the y, okay, y sub y for, this is the value of y of of the point of vertex. So, or we also can just put the value of x in this equation, okay, this value of x in this equation. So now let's find y-intercept and x-intercept. Sometimes I do not find the right word to explain, okay, so do not mind. So
No
the
problem.
x-intercept are 2, 0 and -4, 0. So how do we find this? So it is very simple. To find the x-intercept, we have to take y is equal to 0, and to find y-intercept, we have to take x equal to 0. Okay. To find x-intercept, we take y is equal to 0. Like in this equation, you just type y is equal to 0. Okay. So if y is equal to 0, then 0 is equal to -half x square minus x plus 4. So now we can just middle term this, right? This will be -half x square so it will be a long equation. I will show it later on, okay? And we found, so let me give you another example. Then I will show you, okay, later on. How do we find the x-intercept and y-intercept? So can we solve this? Like 4 multiply half. This will be -2. So we have to divide this like -2. So it will be -x minus x, -2x minus x minus 2x minus x. So -2x minus x is equal to 2. Okay, right. So now we can type this way, plus 4. So this will be, if we take -half, it will be x plus 2 divided by half. That means 2 divided by 2 by 1. So this will be 4x. And this will be -1, or we can take it +1, right? +1, and it will be x plus 4. X plus 4, no, this can be half x plus 4 and x plus 4. So this is x plus 4 and -1 by 2x plus 1, x is equal to 4, sorry, minus 4. Yeah, x is equal to minus 4, y is equal to 2. So let's skip this, okay? I have to do it on my paper, and I will show you in the next question, okay? X-intercept and Y-intercept, I will show you in the next question. Yeah, let's go to the next. We have to graph the parabola, and we have to label it. We have to label the vertex, and also you have to find the axis, or I mean the equation of axis, and then also you have to find x-intercept and y-intercept, okay? So this is our equation, and this is the equation of a parabola. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2, and c is equal to minus 3. So vertex will be minus b by 2a, okay? This was our rule, and this point will be minus b square plus 4ac by 4a, right? This is the coordinate pair of a vertex. So I just put all the value here, like minus b is equal to 2. So I put minus 2 here. This is minus 2, and this is the value of a, right? 1, and we just put all the value here. Then we find on comma minus 4. This is the coordinate pair. This is the coordinate pair for of the vertex, okay? So this point is the vertex, and the axis is the vertical line x. So we have to find the vertical line, right? So where is that line? Okay, here, right? So this is the vertical line. So for this vertical line, equation will be x is equal to minus b by 2a, right? So minus b, so where is b? B is equal to minus 2, and a is equal to 1, right? So I just put it all this value here. So I found 1. So this is x is equal to 1. You can see x is equal to 1. So this is our equation. Now let's find x-intercept and y-intercept. So to find x-intercept, we have to let y is equal to 0, okay? We have to let y is equal to 0. So if y is equal to 0, this is the y, right? You look at the equation. This is the y. So now we put y is equal to 0, and we have to expand this. So minus 2x we can write this way: minus 3x plus x. Minus 3x plus x is equal to minus 2x. And on the next line, we can common x, or we can divide. We can common x from here, and we can also take. We can also common on. Okay. So if x is common, then we can then on x get cancelled. So this is like we just divide x here, and we divide on here. Okay. Or this is called x common and on common. Okay. So if we divide by x here, so this will be only x, and if we divide x here, this x and this x will get cancelled. So we find x minus 3. And if we divide with x, we must multiply with x, right? So this is x into x minus 3. The final result is x into x minus 3 here. And here we can divide by 1, right? And we can multiply also on. So this will be x divided by 1 is equal to x, and minus 3 divided by 1 is equal to minus 3. And if we multiply on the upside. So this will be like this way, right? So this way we can come from this line to this line. And you can see here, we have the same thing, x minus 3, x minus 3. So we can take it ons, okay? We can take it ons. And this x and this plus 1, we can write it on the separate way, okay? So we find x minus 3 into x minus 1. This will be equal to 0, okay? So now, here is a rule, like if a and b is equal to 0, then we can write a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 0, okay? That's why x minus 3, we can write x minus 3 is equal to 0. So now we will take this minus 3 on the right side. So this will be x is equal to 3. And here we have x plus 1. So we also can write x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x will be, this on will go from left to right. So x will be minus 1. So we found two value, right, for the x. So for x is equal to 3, y is what? Y is 0, right? And for x is equal to minus 1, y is also 0. So we get 2 points. So our x-intercept are 3, 0 and minus 1, 0. Okay. So guys, got it? Hello.
Yes, we got it.
Okay, so now we will find y-intercept. So for y-intercept, we know x will be 0, right? You can also see it in our graph. So here is the y-intercept. And every time, if there is y-intercept, the value of x is equal to 0, right?
Yes.
You can find any point here. This will be x equal to 0. And also here, right? X will be 0. So now we have to put this value 0 in our equation. So here is the equation. Sorry, equation is here on this page, right? No. Where is the equation? Yeah, here, right here. Here is our equation, right? Now we have to put x is equal to 0 here. Okay. So this will make something like this. Y is equal to 0 square minus 2 into 0 minus 3. So it will be y is equal to minus 3. So our y-intercept is 0, minus 3, because 0 is the value of x, and this minus 3 is the value of y. Okay, x and y. Guys, got it? This way we find
Yes, we got it.
x-intercept and y-intercept. So in the previous question, this equation was a little complex to solve. Okay, I have to write down it in my paper and I have to solve this. Okay, so then we will also find x-intercept for y is equal to 0. X will be 0 and x will be 2 and minus 4. Okay, x will be 2 and minus 4. Like this way, we found x equal to 3 and minus 1, right? So in the same way, we will find for this equation, if y is equal to 0, x will be 2 and minus 4. Okay. Actually, our Laoshi did it, but I skipped because I was taking notes. That's why he was so fast, right? Laoshi was so fast, and that's why.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So no worries. I will try to solve this equation. Okay, on my paper. Maybe later on I can share it with you. So now let's move forward. So we have another equation here. So we have y is equal to minus x square plus 4x. You can see here we do not have c, right? So as we don't have c, so value of c will be 0. And value of a is minus 1. And value of b is plus 4, okay? Now the vertex will be minus b by 2a, comma, minus b square plus 4ac by 4a, okay? This is our vertex. So now we just input all these numbers here. And the vertex is 2, 4. So here in the graph you find this is the vertex. Okay, this is the top point of our parabola, or you can think it as a hill, right? The top point of a hill. So where is that? So this is our vertex. Now let's find the axis. Okay, so we know x will be minus b by 2a, and if we input all this value here, we get x is equal to 2. So this line, okay, this is the axis, and for this line, this equation is x equal to 2. Okay. Now let's find the x-intercept. So if this is x-intercept, then the value of y will be 0. So this is here is y, right? So y is 0, and then we find x is equal to 4. So for y is equal to 0, we find x is equal to 4, and this is our x-intercept. Guys can see here in our graph, x-intercept is 4, 0. Okay. So now y-intercept. For y-intercept, x will be 0, right? So we put the value of x is equal to 0 here. Then we get y is equal to also 0. So our y-intercept will be 0, 0. So let's put this in the graph. This is y-intercept. This is 0, 0. So this way we can find the axis, we can find x-intercept and y-intercept, and also the vertex of a parabola. Okay.
Omar Farooq brother, I have request for you.
Yes, of course.
Can you send me PDF file which was made for foundation math, all PDF?
This PDF.
Only not for this PDF. All PDF you noted for foundation math.
Okay, okay. I will send. I will just take all the picture of my note and I will make on PDF. Okay. There will be from foundation mathematics lecture 1 to 4, and also advanced mathematics on. Okay. So don't worry.
Okay, this PDF you can send after the class, and another PDF you can send another time, no problem.
Okay, okay, of course I will be. Exercise 1.2. Exercise 1.2. 41 and 42. So, Lucille, your name was Lucille, right? And Michelle, right? Michelle and Lucille.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, do you understand all?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
As for me, I
thank you very
understand.
much.
Okay, so it was my first time, so I had some I lost some words because like I lost who is on.
No, it was perfect.
So I lost
Thanks.
some part here, so maybe next time it will be much better. Okay, as I already
No problem.
Thank
3
you.
hours ago, right?
Yeah.
And after completing my class, I went to tuition and I completed. It was like 2.5 hours, so I didn't have any rest from morning till 8:23 p.m. Okay, till now. So I think we can do another group study later on so that we can make this more clear. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
ব্রো আজকে
Alright, no
আজকে যে
problem.
ক্লাসগুলো হয়েছে
Question of
আজকে
previous.
ক্লাসের সব নোটগুলো ঠিক আছে
Yes, Rajiv Mia, yeah, tell me.
আজকে যে ক্লাসগুলো হয়েছে সব নোট তো এর মধ্যে আছে মানে যেগুলো আর কি যে আজকে শিখতে আপনি কি
হ্যাঁ
করেন
হ্যাঁ আছে 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 আমি সবই দিয়ে দেবো ভাই সমস্যা নাই
No, I've been thinking for a long time to note, but already have noted. That's why actually I asked for that.
So Lucille and Michelle is very active and I'm very happy. And all other guys, they promised that they would come. They will come, but
Thanks,
they
Mama.
haven't come. Yes. So maybe we can do it later on because some of our friends are busy. Like I don't know where they are busy.
Yeah,
Also
I think so.
our meeting time is close to over.